And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what this review would look like if I was Kevin Hart. Love you, Kevin. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and movie lovers of all kind, and welcome back to another new release review. For today, I will be covering Night School. Now, Night School is directed by Malcolm D. Lee, stars Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, and Ben Schwartz. And the story follows Kevin Hart, who is he's a hustler, he's kind of a con artist. He dropped out of high school, and then he tried to make something out of his life, and he did alright for himself. He became a barbecue salesman. Now, a moderately successful barbecue salesman, but he's in a relationship with a girl with very high standards, and he feels the need to buy a very expensive car, buy a very expensive engagement ring, pay for everything when he clearly does not have those funds. So yeah, he's a hustler, and when his job falls through due to some sort of accident, he is forced to go to night school to try to get his GED without his girlfriend knowing, so he can get a real job. So to start off with the positives for this movie, guys, I'm actually going to give it to Kevin Hart first and foremost. Now, I know a lot of people are sick of Kevin Hart by now, you're seeing him everywhere, and he really does the same shtick every single movie, but for me personally, I love it. I think he's hilarious, and he can keep playing the same exact character that he plays every time for the next decade, and I think I'll still find him hilarious. I love all of his stand-up, I love pretty well all of his movies, or at least if not the movie itself, I love him in those movies, but this is the surprising one to me, because the reason I didn't really care to see this movie, but I went to see it anyway, was Tiffany Haddish, because it seems like everybody loves Tiffany Haddish but me. But she's actually going to share the top spot on the positive list with Kevin Hart, because I was pleasantly surprised to find out that she actually wasn't annoying at all in this role. Girls Trip from last year, I didn't care for her at all. A lot of people said she was the best part. I found her super annoying, super unlikable. I couldn't stand listening to her at all. This movie was the complete opposite. I thought she was absolutely hilarious, and I really enjoyed seeing her play this character. You know what? Ah, the hell with it. The entire Night School cast is actually really funny. You got Romani Malco in there, Rob Riggle, the whole Night School cast, they all get their time to shine, and they all made me laugh. And the next is just the fact that this movie has heart, and no, not more Kevin Hart, like legitimate heart. The movie does really tug on the heartstrings a little bit. It's not like a sad movie or anything, it's just kind of an uplifting movie. It really has a positive message. It promotes people to go back to night school if you were a high school dropout, because these people in the night school are from all different walks of life. They all have their own struggles. Some of them obviously are for more comedic reasons, but they all have real, genuine reasons to go back to this night school. So I really do feel it has a very positive message. And of course, the thing that you're all wondering, is it funny? Yes, I found this movie to be extremely funny. Now, being funny and being a good movie are two different things. It was funny, not overall a good movie. Luckily, there wasn't a whole lot of them, but there was some laugh out loud moments. It wasn't just like other comedies this year. I've honestly felt that comedies this year have been lacking, but for the most part I was laughing pretty consistently throughout this whole movie. And that's just about it for the positives. So now for the negatives. The negatives is there's only the one, and it's pretty big though, honestly. I guess I could say the editing too. The editing can be pretty weird and choppy, and some of the transitions are a bit wonky and such, but I mean, that didn't bother me a whole lot. It's just something I noticed, but it didn't like take me out of the movie. But the main negative, and the only really negative, is the fact that this movie is really lacking story, and that's why I try to give you guys a more in-depth plot summary to kind of spice it up a little bit. But it really is Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, the movie, and then things kind of sort of happen. Like, the story is there, it is present, but it feels like the beginning of the movie was setting up for a real story, because a lot of it, funny things happen, but it does focus on a lot of the story, but it feels like the beginning was just the lead up to Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish meeting. Like, the whole plot was just to get them two to meet, and then after that, it really did kind of just become Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, the movie. It becomes completely lacking after you get those two mains together. So all in all, guys, I'm going to be giving Night School a 6.5 out of 10. So guys, if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know, what did you think of Night School? And be sure to hit me up on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links will be in the description. And be sure, once again, to check back every Friday to my Instagram page for the Fan Vote Friday. The first one just went live, so be sure to check it out. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and that's a wrap.